Okay, so if you are in Noodletools and you are recording sources, if you've been using database sources, one of the really, really nice things about these is they do a lot of the work for you by creating the full citation for you. So if you've used any of these databases off of the library database page, most of these will have a full citation done. So when you're in your Noodletools project and you go to your source, the first thing you're going to choose is database. And then again, remember the database will usually ask you, well, what type of a source within the database are you using? Now, most databases will tell you. So for example, if I was in this gal in context biography, I can see my article here, okay? This is the author. I can see here is where it's coming from, American History. It's telling me it's an article, so I'm guessing this is a magazine or a newspaper article. So what I could do is I could come up here and I could choose magazine or newspaper. If you really get stuck, you can always choose original content. When you're copying and pasting a citation, it's not going to make too much difference. Just to show you what this looks like, if I were using something like SIRS, and here's my article, it tells me right here that I got it from a magazine. So they do tell you what type of sources you're using, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to choose the source. So say I choose this magazine, and it starts to ask me for information to input. But if you remember, it's very, very easy to copy and paste the citation because the citation is done in the database for you. So what I can do is I can come to this little copy and paste feature, and I can click on this. And then right down where it says manually edited citation, I'm going to put my cursor in there. And then I can simply come back into my article. So for here, for example, here's my article. I just need to look for that little cite tool. And if I look over here, I can see it right here. So I'm going to click on that. Okay. It shows me my citation style. It gives me my author, my title, where it came from, how old it is, the database it was published in. I could simply copy this. I could go back into my Noodletools and I could paste it right in there. And then I could click save. And there's my first database done. Now, if I wanted to go back in and add this database, it would be very easy. I just go back up to new source. Again, I'm going to choose database. Again, I'm going to choose magazine because this was an article from a magazine. And I can either copy and paste, or if you notice, a lot of the databases also, when you click on the little cite feature, give you the option of exporting. So you could do that if you wanted to. Here's my article. I see my author. I see my title. I see where it was published. I can see how old it was. All of those things. I could simply come and say export to Noodletools. It shows me what it's going to look like. References look good. It's going to show me even where I'm sending them into, what project I'm using. And I'm going to click on import. And it was successfully sent. So if I go back to my Noodletools and I simply reload my page, I can see that now I have two separate sources. And I can continue to add sources. When I'm done, I can simply come to print export, and I can send it to a Google Doc. And you're all set. Very, very easy to use databases, copy and paste those citations, and get them right into Noodletools. Websites are a little different, a little more work. So if you want to know how to do that, check out my other screencast for that. Have a good day.